Welcome to McLean Stadium in Waco. The playoff is underway, and today it's the 11th seed versus the 6th seed. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys against the Baylor Bears. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Baylor head coach before the game. It would be easy to overlook the importance of this game here in the college football playoff because of the Heisman Trophy. Every guy that's ever won this sometimes doesn't perform well in the postseason. But Coach talked to his quarterback and said, I want you to be the Fernando Mendoza of this year. He played with focus and composure, leading his team to a national championship. He said, I want you to be just like that. Block out the noise. What you did before isn't what you'll do next. And I want your focus on this team and us here today. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Baylor's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard. He was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this.
Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
The Cowboys offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Intriguing backdrop to this first-round game. You got one team that stumbled, did not make their conference championship game. They make the bracket as a lower seed, Joe. Now if you go on the road and prove it.
Chris, life is about taking advantage of opportunities given to you, and this team has an incredible opportunity in front of them. This is all they wanted. They did not play in their conference championship game, like you said. They're sitting there on Selection Sunday, just hoping for a chance to get in the bracket. Well, here you are. Don't be the dog that chases the bumper and finally catches it. Be ready, go execute, and try to take advantage of this time.
Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has...
He's in the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they fight back here in this playoff game. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Sticking with the running game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got a crease. He's breaking through to the left. Touchdown, Baylor. This home playoff crowd is going crazy.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Hawkins. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. To throw, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Williams. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll run it here. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Bears looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. throws it back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such. Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They're going to run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then he's
got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Cowboys' offense is on the move now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Great cut. They whiff on him. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to an end. It's Baylor on top. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, there he is, getting on the board early in this playoff game. We knew coming in this guy would be the bell cow. He would be the focal point of the offense. That's why he's had double-digit touchdowns on the year. They relied on him throughout the regular season. They will do so again here in these playoffs.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, down here on the Baylor sidelines, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's got space. Breaks it. Here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Baylor. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Cowboys will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. He'll actually take it out from the end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is
got an opening here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. And the Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. 6th play of the drive coming up. The back's got it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Cowboys. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. That was huge. We talked about the importance of this drive. It's been a struggle fighting from behind in this game, but now to cut into the lead before halftime, how important is that, Joel?
So important. That was a vital drive for this group, for their momentum and for their self-belief. And now they can go in at halftime and make some adjustments. You can take the success of that drive and you can build on it and potentially come out and have much more success in the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Baylor. And the home crowd here is unhinged. What a moment for this young wide receiver. It's his first playoff game, and he's got himself a touchdown.
I can only imagine, Chris, how many times he's thought of this moment during the course of all that preparation. You think of all those 7-on-7 camps, playing high school football. What do you do all that for? To deliver on the biggest stages once you get to college. That's exactly what he's doing here.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab. Offense operating from the pistol. And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears. This home playoff crowd is going crazy.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Now the Cowboys will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Cowboys are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. And here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To throw, it's Lagway. Here comes the rush. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got
the pass caught inside the 15. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's pretty clear that this defense is not going to allow this quarterback to get loose in the run game. That was a point of emphasis for them the entire week. And you can see in these option plays, they've just got eyes on the dynamic quarterback, and they're doing a great job stopping him here on these first down runs.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Makes a nice move there. He's got the first and still going. Breaks it. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play inside the 25 now. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. In the shotgun, handoff inside, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Bears are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. And the Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Morris. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain at 8 sets them up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. The Cowboys looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
What a spectacular catch. Look at the body control as he leaves his feet. That's a pretty good throw, too. He's given himself some leverage away from the defense, trusting his wide receiver, but an even better catch. What a play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking for some space. It's Morris. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bears.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. That neutral zone penalty pushes the ball up 5 yards. Gift to the offense. 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. It's Baylor on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And the pressure's on. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
When you go back to the weapon, has been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it. Touchdown, Bears! Powers into the end zone. And this offense continues to pour it on. You can just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He's going to put it down. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Baylor. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. That's caught. It's Brown. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Man, it's another big gain through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense had
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the Bears will line up to punt it away.
Now, a 4th down.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. Now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all.